The world of golf is in turmoil as two of its biggest icons, Tiger Woods and Greg Norman, find themselves on opposite sides of a battle between the long-established PGA Tour and the Saudi-backed breakaway series LIV Golf. This battle has caused a rift in the golf community and has led to a high-profile row between Woods and Norman. As things heat up on the sidelines, this video will look at the feud between the two icons and what it means for the sport. But before we begin, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content like this. Now let's get started. Where it all began. Last year, a number of top golfers were suspended by the PGA Tour after accepting lucrative deals to sign up for LIV's new look golf league. This move by LIV sparked a fight back from the PGA Tour, with Woods leading the charge. Woods, who is a 15-time major winner, turned down a high 9-figure offer to join LIV and instead chose to stand with the PGA Tour. He's been vocal in his opposition to LIV and has urged other golfers to do the same. Woods, who has been one of the most vocal opponents of LIV, recently called on Norman to quit his role as LIV's leader so the two sides can find a resolution. Woods stated that, "I think Greg has to go, first of all, and then obviously litigation against us, and then our countersuit against them. Those would then have to be at a stay as well. So then we can all talk freely. Norman, I refuse to give up." Greg Norman, CEO of LIV, responded to requests for him to resign from Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods in an exclusive interview with Today's Golfer. Norman insists he has no plans to step down and thinks he's the best person to broker peace between LIV and the PGA Tour. However, Norman fired back at Woods, calling him a mouthpiece for the PGA Tour and claiming that Woods does not know the facts about the situation. Norman further stated that, "Well, I think sad for Tiger. You know, unfortunately he made a comment that he doesn't know the facts about, because obviously I'm still here. Obviously he doesn't control what we do with LIV, so just making those comments I think is an indication that he might be a bit of a mouthpiece for the PGA Tour to try to get us to create or get turmoil created internally within LIV." Australian to host for LIV event. In 2023, LIV will make its maiden trip to Australia for a special occasion from April 21st to the 23rd, a full 2 weeks after the Masters is held at Augusta National. One of 14 events will be held at the Grange Golf Club in Adelaide. Greg Norman, LIV Golf's commissioner, said, "Passion for sport is at the essence of Australian culture," adding that the country was deserving of the world's best competition.
I felt very emotional just because, I just don't know what my health is going to be like.
This is a chance to introduce the game to a new generation of Australians while also putting them in touch with international stars like Cameron Smith, who are creating a whole new platform for golf all over the world. For the inaugural season of our league, I couldn't be more thrilled to use Adelaide as the setting. Australia has enormous potential to play a larger part in this fantastic sport, even though the Valderrama tournament in Spain was cut from the DP World Tour's 2023 program. LIV is likely to announce still another event in Australia. Despite turmoil in both camps, LIV Golf isn't backing down. Currently, Greg Norman and LIV Golf are trying to finalize the tour's players list for the redesigned 2023 season. By a rough estimate, he estimated that 85 to 90% of the players would return. "We're looking for 7 players roughly," Norman remarked, later clarifying that the individuals they have in mind are all ranked in the top 10 or 20 in the official World Golf Rankings.
Oh, you're joking.
Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele are two well-known golfers who are widely expected to make the jump to LIV Golf. Before, Cantlay had admitted that a substantial offer would be extremely enticing. Thus, his statement that he has no plans to join LIV at the time didn't do much to put an end to the speculation. Players most likely not going to participate in the LIV Golf Tour: Scottie Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm, Tiger Woods, and a slew of other major names have committed to the DP World Tour and PGA Tours, and they all attended a players' conference to discuss the way forward and how to urge players to reject LIV. Greg has done certain things that aren't in the greatest interest of our game, and now we're returning to what is likely the most traditional and storied part of our sport, supporting the PGA Tour once again. I think it's the best option." Woods cautioned that playing on LIV Golf could hurt players' prospects at the majors. "I know what the PGA Tour stands for and what we've done and what the tour has given us. the chance to chase after our careers, and to earn what we get and the trophies we've been able to compete for, and the history that has been part of this game. Woods added, "What is the format of both LIV and PGA Series? Here's where the series really shines for fans. There is no cut after the first 3 rounds, 54 holes. Therefore, even the worst player in the tournament is guaranteed a tidy sum, $120,000. It's a stroke play competition like those on the PGA and DP World Tours, but with a shotgun start for each round, so that everyone plays the course at the same time and in the same circumstances. The final round of the team championship is a little different from the other because it combines match play and stroke play over the course of 3 days. In another twist, the PGA Tour wants to set up a series of international tournament where its members will be guaranteed to win money. The series, which could start as soon as 2023, is just one part of a big plan to win over fans and make a rival league less of a threat, in addition to significant increases in prize money. The FedEx Cup bonus pool will grow to $75 million next year, and the controversial Player Impact Program will go from $40 million to $50 million. A new bonus plan will also give each player $50,000 if they make at least 15 starts. Players from the LIV Golf League deserve OWGR rankings points. The controversy about whether or not LIV Golf players should be awarded world ranking points, and by extension be allowed to compete in major championships and the Ryder Cup, rages on. Not surprisingly, Greg Norman, CEO of LIV Golf, feels that LIV golfers deserve OWGR points. Still more intriguing is the fact that Jon Rahm agrees with him. LIV's lawyers have filed an antitrust lawsuit against the PGA Tour, alleging that the PGA Tour has engaged in anti-competitive conduct by suspending players who have signed with LIV. LIV's lawyers intend to question Woods as an alleged conspirator in the case. This is in addition to the legal proceedings against the European-based DP World Tour, which are set to be concluded in February this year. LIV's lawyers have attempted to serve Woods with a subpoena, but he has not made himself available to accept service. LIV's lawyer, Larry Klayman, stated that Mr. Woods, like all parties and opponents in this case, will be treated with respect. However, as of today, it would appear that Mr. Woods has little respect for our legal right to depose him. Other golfers such as Rory McIlroy and Davis Lowe III will also be questioned as part of the legal process. Impact of court case. A court case between the LIV and PGA Tour could have a significant impact on both organizations. If LIV wins the case, it could establish them as a legitimate and competitive alternative to the PGA Tour, and potentially lead to more players and sponsors choosing to participate in LIV events. On the other hand, if PGA Tour wins the case, it could solidify their dominance in the golf industry and potentially weaken LIV's ability to attract top players and sponsors. In addition to the outcome of the case, the legal proceedings themselves could also have an impact if the case is drawn out. It could create uncertainty and instability for players and sponsors, as they may be unsure of which organization to align with. It could also lead to increased public scrutiny of both organizations and their actions, which could damage their reputation. Furthermore, if Tiger Woods is called as a witness, or if the case highlights any illegal or unethical behavior on the part of either organization, it could cause significant reputational damage and potentially lead to a loss of sponsors and fans. In conclusion, overall, a court case between the LIV and PGA Tour could have far-reaching implications for the future of professional golf and the business of golf in general. The full case against the PGA Tour will not be heard until early 2024, leaving the future of golf in uncertainty. This legal battle has caused a rift in the golf community and has brought to light the ongoing power struggle between the established PGA Tour and the new Saudi-backed LIV Golf. Will the PGA Tour prevail, or will LIV's breakaway series become the new norm? Only time will tell.
Hey now, Tiger!
However, it's important to note that the outcome of this case could have significant impacts on both organizations. A victory for LIV could establish them as a legitimate and competitive alternative to the PGA Tour, while a victory for the PGA Tour could solidify their dominance in the golf industry. But what do you guys think about the situation between the two tours? And who do you think will come out on top? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the green.